Welcome back to the Passive Path, where we decode how money really works so you can build wealth on your terms. Let me ask you a simple question. Are you playing the same financial game as everyone else, but still expecting a different result? Most people follow the same script they were taught since childhood. Go to school, get a good job, max out your retirement account, work hard for decades, then retire and hope it's enough. But if that path worked so well, why are so many people broke, stressed, and afraid of the future? Here's the truth. The financial system is not broken. It works exactly as it was designed to work. But it wasn't designed for you. It was designed to benefit the people who collect fees, sell financial products, and profit from your labor and savings. The average person follows the default plan without questioning it. They think doing what everyone else does will lead to success. But the reality is very different. The system rewards those who own the assets, not those who work for a paycheck. It rewards those who collect fees, not those who pay them. And it rewards those who create cash flow, not those who chase net worth. If you want a different result, you need to stop playing the same game as everyone else. In this video, we'll break down why following the crowd keeps you broke and what the wealthy do differently. We'll uncover the traps that keep most people stuck and reveal how to shift your mindset toward cash flow and financial freedom. Let's get started. Here's one of the biggest traps in the financial world, the 401k. Many people believe that if they keep pouring money into a 401k, they will eventually become wealthy. But that belief is misleading. A 401k is not an investment strategy. It is a savings account with tax deferral and many limitations. First, you cannot access the money without penalties until you are much older. Second, your savings are exposed to market downturns. Third, you have very little control over how the money is managed. And no matter what happens, Wall Street takes its fees whether you win or lose. Ask yourself this. Have you ever met anyone who became rich simply by maxing out their 401k? Probably not. Neither have I. We are told that the 401k is the safe path. But safe for whom? It is certainly not safe for your future purchasing power. The people who get rich from your 401k are not the savers. They are the ones collecting the fees. This is why so many people feel like they are working hard and saving, but they never seem to get ahead. They are following a plan that was never designed to make them wealthy. If you want real financial security, you need a new strategy. You need to think beyond the 401k and start focusing on what truly builds wealth, cash flow. Now, let's look at what the wealthy do differently. Wealthy people do not think in terms of retirement. They think in terms of cash flow. They ask important questions like, what assess? They work hard, save, and hope to retire someday. But if you want financial freedom, you need to shift into the business owner or investor quadrants. That is where wealth is built and where cash flow becomes your greatest asset. Making this shift requires more than just a desire for change. It requires real financial education. Not just degrees or credentials, but the knowledge of how money works in the real world. You need to learn how to read financial statements, how to assess risk, how to build and manage income streams. That is the first step. Choose the right game. Then, learn how to play it well. Many people focus on growing their net worth. They believe that if the value of their house, retirement accounts, and other assets increases, they will become wealthy. But net worth is often just a number on paper. It does not guarantee financial freedom. Wealthy people focus on growing their cash flow, not just their net worth. Owning a house that costs you money every month is a liability. Owning a rental property that brings in income every month is an asset. The value of a house might rise or fall, but consistent income from tenants paying rent provides real, steady cash flow. During the 2008 financial crisis, many people who had high net worth lost it overnight when markets crashed. But those who had cash-flowing assets like rental properties or businesses continued to earn income even during tough times. Cash flow provides security and flexibility. It allows you to handle emergencies, invest in new opportunities, and enjoy life without constantly worrying about money. This is why wealthy people do not chase net worth. They focus on acquiring and building assets that generate reliable income month after month. If you want lasting financial freedom, you must make the same shift. Focus on creating cash flow, not just increasing your net worth. Let's look at what happens when the economy takes a turn for the worse. In 2008, the housing market crashed. Stocks plunged. Many people with high net worth saw their wealth disappear almost overnight. Some had million-dollar homes and large retirement accounts, but they couldn't pay their bills because those assets were not producing any income. Meanwhile, people who had built steady cash flow continued to receive income. Rental property owners kept collecting rent. Business owners continued earning from customers. Investors with dividend-paying stocks kept receiving payouts. The lesson is clear. Net worth can disappear in a market crash, but cash flow can keep coming in even when the market is down. That's why wealthy people focus on cash flow. It gives them security and peace of mind no matter what happens in the economy. If you want to survive and even thrive during market downturns, focus on building income streams that continue paying you through both good times and bad. One of the best ways to understand how the wealthy think is by playing the cash flow game created. They are not at the mercy of the market's ups and downs. Even if stock prices fall temporarily, the dividends can continue providing income. This is how the wealthy use stocks to create financial security. They choose investments that pay them regularly, not just those that might grow in value someday. And you can apply the same strategy to start building cash flow from your own stock investments. Many people buy real estate with the hope that the value of the property will rise over time. They focus on appreciation, believing they will profit by selling at a higher price in the future. But wealthy investors take a different approach. They focus on cash flow, not just appreciation. When the wealthy buy real estate, they look for properties that can generate rental income. These properties pay them every month, regardless of whether the market goes up or down. Even if the property's value stays the same or declines for a period, the rental income continues to provide steady cash flow. This income can cover the mortgage, pay property expenses, and still leave profit each month. Over time, tenants help pay down the mortgage, increasing the owner's equity in the property. And if the property value rises, that becomes an additional bonus, not the primary goal. This strategy provides two key benefits. First, reliable monthly income. Second, long-term growth in property value and equity. That is why wealthy people prioritize cash flow when investing in real estate. It gives them financial stability and freedom no matter what the market does. You can follow the same path by focusing on rental properties or other real estate investments that generate consistent income. Cash flow is not limited to stocks and real estate. Today, there are more opportunities than ever to create income from different types of assets. Many wealthy people have built steady cash flow from royalties. This can include books, music, or other creative works that generate payments over time. Online businesses are another popular option. E-commerce stores, affiliate marketing, and subscription services can all produce monthly income. Short-term rentals, such as vacation homes listed on platforms like Airbnb, provide another source of cash flow. Digital products like online courses or downloadable resources allow people to earn income even while they sleep. The key is always the same. Build or buy assets that generate reliable, repeat income. You do not have to be a millionaire to start. Many people begin by creating small income streams on the side. Over time, they grow these into significant cash flow sources. The most important step is to shift your mindset. Stop thinking only about saving or growing your net worth. Start focusing on how to create income streams that will pay you regularly. This is how the wealthy build lasting financial freedom in today's modern world. One of the most important lessons the wealthy understand is this: success does not come from chasing the next hoe. They avoid relying too heavily on assets that do not produce income. They position themselves carefully, choosing investments that provide steady cash flow and can weather economic storms. The lesson is simple. You cannot depend on the traditional financial system to secure your future. You need to build your own financial foundation, one based on cash-flowing assets and smart, well-informed decisions. This is how the wealthy stay safe while others face uncertainty. Wealthy people do not gamble with their money. They do not make decisions based on emotions or the latest headlines. Instead, they position themselves for long-term success. They ask important questions before making any investment. What cash flow can I control? Where is risk being ignored? Who are the people managing this asset? They avoid putting all their money into risky bets or hoping for fast gains. Instead, they focus on building reliable income streams. They choose assets that will continue to pay them month after month, year after year. This approach gives them stability. Even when markets are uncertain or the economy faces challenges, their income continues. By positioning themselves wisely, wealthy people reduce risk and increase their chances of long-term success. You can follow the same strategy. Stop looking for quick wins. Start building a strong financial position that will support you over time. That is how you create lasting wealth. Now that you understand why net worth alone is not enough, it is time to take action. Here are the steps to start shifting your focus from net worth to cash flow. First, stop chasing appreciation. Instead, look for assets that can produce reliable income. Second, start learning how to read financial statements. Understanding the numbers behind your investments will help you make smarter decisions. Third, study risk. Learn how to identify risks and manage them effectively. Fourth, surround yourself with mentors and people who have already built the kind of cash flow you want. Their guidance can save you time and help you avoid costly mistakes. Finally, commit to a long-term plan. Building cash flow takes time and effort, but the rewards are worth it. By following these steps, you can create a strong financial foundation, one that does not rely on market ups and downs, one that pays you consistently and gives you greater freedom and security. Your future wealth will not depend on hoping your assets increase in value. It will be built on the steady income your assets produce. Start today. The sooner you begin focusing on cash flow, the sooner you can create the financial freedom you deserve. Let me share a simple example of how this shift can change lives. A teacher I know started small. She had an extra car that was rarely used. Instead of letting it sit, she listed it for rent on a car-sharing platform. That small decision brought in a few $100s each month. She used that extra income to buy a second car and rent it out as well. And take consistent action. Your journey to financial freedom starts with the decisions you make today. Now that you understand the power of cash flow, it is time to take the next step. The traditional ways of building wealth, relying on the stock market, saving in a retirement account, and hoping for appreciation, are outdated and risky. If you want real financial freedom, you need to think like the wealthy. Focus on creating income streams that generate consistent cash flow. By following these principles, you can start building the financial future you deserve, one that does not depend on market ups and downs, but provides steady income month after month and year after year. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below and share what quadrant you are currently in. Share this video with someone who could benefit from this information. Sharing knowledge is one of the best ways to help others succeed. Take action today. Educate yourself, build your cash flow, and stay committed to your financial journey. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.